Hello and welcome back to the Daily Iowan TV Sports Pregame Show, joined once again by Miss Lauren Moss. I'm Josh Bolander. A lot on tap here tonight on the program. Ross Rance makes his return to the pregame show. Jordan Cotton talks sibling rivalry, and as always, we'll dive into the numbers to see how the stats stack up for the black and gold.
Definitely a jam-packed edition of the show tonight, Josh. So let's jump right in with some big-time perspective from ESPN.com's big-time blogger, Adam Rittenberg. And Adam, let's kick things off with Jake Rudolph. Initial thoughts?
Well, I think he moved around better than the last couple Iowa quarterbacks. He's made some mistakes, which are to be expected. Again, I think the decision-making is going to be the key going forward, whether he can improve there and limit some of the turnovers. Iowa just isn't good enough, like a lot of teams, to survive those types of mistakes. But I think the key there is that he has been able to make some throws downfield and has a little bit of mobility.
And we'll get you out of here on this, Adam. Which way are you leaning at this very moment, Hawks or Cyclones?
I would lean a little bit towards Iowa because of their offensive line, but it is on the road and against an opponent they have had struggles with. Really throughout Kirk Ferentz's time there.
All right, thanks for that, Adam. And we heard which way Adam's leaning, but does that still make Iowa a Hawkeye state, or have the black and gold's noisy neighbors up I-80 officially stolen the crown? Ross Rance debates.
Thanks, guys, and welcome back to this week's installment of Ross Rants. This week we'll be asking the question, is Iowa in fact a cyclone state? Now, you guys may be rolling your eyes in front of your television sets right now, but listen to this statistic. Out of the last 15 meetings between the two teams, Iowa's only won 6. Now, Kirk, you just got to do a little bit better than that. You've won your last 2 against the Cyclones, and you just got to win this one to break the streak. You haven't won that many in a row since the very beginning of your tenure, when you lost 4 in a row to the Cyclones. That's just unacceptable for us here in Hawkeye land. Now, I'm calling a big game for Mark Wiseman here. You got to carry the rock and run it down their throats. Northern Iowa ran for a total of 229 yards against this Iowa State defense. Iowa put up nearly 300 last week against Missouri State. I'm saying feed the ball, give it to Mark Wiseman and David Bullock. Let them carry the rock, and we'll ride their coattails to victory. Thanks a lot, guys, and back to you.
Thank you, Ben. Entertaining as always. Certainly this weekend's rivalry will have a state divided, but in one particular member of the Black and Gold's home, this weekend's game will have a house divided. Our player insider, Alyssa Bergamini, is standing by. Alyssa?
Hey guys, Alyssa Bergamini, joined by Jordan Cotton. Jordan, besides this last weekend, your last win was against Michigan State in October. How did it feel to win again?
It definitely felt good to win again. We haven't won here in a while, and it was definitely to get back on the winning category.
Offense, you guys ran an impressive 489 yards. What will you guys do to keep up with that trend?
Practicing at a faster tempo, every week, and playing at a faster tempo in the games, and it's been working out for us so far.
Now, Iowa State is a big rivalry for you, more than just football. Yeah. Why is this?
My brother plays on for Iowa State, so it's definitely a big rivalry for me and my family, and it's definitely fun. Whoever comes out with the W, we got the bragging rights for that year.
And where will your family be sitting? Which side?
My mom usually sits on his side, and then my dad usually sits on my side since he played here. So that's how it is. And then we'll just split up some of our family members on his side and my side. So.
Okay, well, thank you, Jordan, and good luck. Back to you guys.
Cotton may be the big play threat outside the hashes, and Weissman may receive much of the attention during the build-up to Saturday night's clash, but Damon Bullock should be the Hawk Cyclone fans should worry about most of the game if it's close in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Josh, in a 3-point game last season against ISU, Bullock had his number called 7 times in the fourth quarter, meaning Greg Davis wanted the ball in number 5's hands 1 out of every 4 plays. Who could be making the difference come Saturday night? Inside the Numbers starts now.
Mark Weissman, Damon Bullock, and young gun LaShawn Daniels may be the 3-headed monster Iowa needs in its backfield. But don't sleep on starting quarterback Jake Rudolph's ability to run the football either. The first-year signal caller already has 3 touchdowns on the ground this season, and considering State gave up over 200 yards rushing in a season-opening loss to FCS Northern Iowa, the scampering sophomore could help put points on the board early in Jack Trice. If the game does get close late, though, expect Greg Davis to open things up. After going to the air 14 times in the 19 plays the Hawks ran in the fourth quarter in last year's 3-point home loss to the Clones in Iowa City. Despite that season-opening loss for State, the Cyclones should be happy to see Kirk Ferentz and his Hawks come to Ames. While Ferentz's predecessor Hayden Fry reeled off an impressive 15 straight by a combined score of 590 to 206 in his day, Ferentz is 6-8 in the rivalry, and only 2-2 in 4 matchups so far, with ISU's rising coaching star Paul Rhodes. Let's hesitate on calling Iowa a Cyclone state, though. Iowa still leads the all-time series in wins, bowl games, conference titles, and weeks in the AP's top 25.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for us here on Pregame tonight. But a quick look at our producing staff's power rankings going into Week 3 of the college football season.
Kirk's crew only topping Purdue and its first-year head coach Darrell Hazel, with Michigan State, Illinois, and Indiana coming in at 8, 9, and 10 respectively.
Minnesota may be the biggest surprise, sliding in at 7, while Nebraska and Penn State are sitting comfortably at number 6 and 5. Wisconsin comes in at number 4 after 2 straight shutouts to open their 2013 campaign, while the Wolverines and Fitzcats fill in number 2 and number 3 spots this week.
Coming in at number 1, The Ohio State University, who is yet to lose under head coach Urban Meyer.
Well, that's going to do us here at Pregame Show. And remember, go Hawks
and beat State.